Shadows of War, the Middle East on a razor's edge. The Middle East, a land of ancient history, vibrant cultures and unrelenting conflict. Today, the region teeters on the brink of a conflagration that could reshape the geopolitical landscape. At the heart of this potential firestorm lies the escalating tension between Israel and Iran. Iran, driven by a complex mix of ideology and ambition, casts a long shadow over the region. Its nuclear program, shrouded in secrecy, raises alarm bells across the globe. Its support for militant proxies, from Hezbollah in Lebanon to Hamas in Gaza, fuels instability and violence. Israel, a small nation forged in the crucible of conflict, watches Iran's every move with growing concern. The specter of a nuclear-armed Iran, openly calling for Israel's annihilation, is a threat that Israel cannot ignore. The drums of war beat louder with each passing day. A misstep, a miscalculation, could ignite a conflict with catastrophic consequences. The world holds its breath, watching and praying for peace. But is this just the beginning of a larger, more prophetic conflict? A beast awakens. Unraveling the prophecy of Revelation 13, 1-3. In the book of Revelation, the Apostle John describes a terrifying vision. A beast emerges from the sea, possessing 7 heads and 10 horns, its body covered in blasphemous names. This beast, a symbol of a powerful and oppressive kingdom, wages war against God's people. Could this ancient prophecy hold relevance for our modern world? Some believe that the escalating tensions in the Middle East, particularly the rise of Iran and the potential for a regional conflict, bear striking resemblance to the events foretold in Revelation. The beast's 7 heads, according to some interpretations, could represent 7 empires throughout history that have persecuted God's people. The 10 horns, often seen as symbols of power and authority, could represent 10 kings or kingdoms aligned with this end-times power. While interpretations vary, the imagery of Revelation 13, 1-3 serves as a stark warning. A powerful force opposed to God and His people is destined to rise, and its emergence will have profound implications for the entire world. Echoes of empires, the birth pangs of modern Middle Eastern nations. To understand the current dynamics of the Middle East, one must delve into the region's intricate history. The modern map of the Middle East is a tapestry woven from the threads of ancient empires, colonial interventions, and bloody revolutions. The collapse of the Ottoman Empire after World War I created a power vacuum that European powers, namely Britain and France, were quick to fill. The Sykes-Picot Agreement, a secret pact between these colonial giants, carved up the region into artificial states, often with little regard for existing ethnic or religious boundaries. This arbitrary division sowed the seeds of future conflicts. The creation of Israel in 1948, while a momentous event for the Jewish people, further inflamed tensions with the Arab world. The struggle for control over Jerusalem, sacred to Jews, Christians, and Muslims alike, became a flashpoint for violence and division. The legacy of colonialism, the rise of nationalism, and the enduring Israeli-Palestinian conflict continue to shape the Middle East today. Understanding this complex web of history is crucial to comprehending the current crisis and the potential for a wider regional conflagration. The Spectre of Unity, a 10-nation Arab alliance and its global impact. One of the most intriguing and potentially destabilizing scenarios in the Middle East is the possibility of a unified Arab alliance. Could the ancient prophecy of 10 horns, representing 10 kings or kingdoms, be fulfilled in our time? While the Arab world has long been characterized by internal divisions and rivalries, the idea of a pan-Arab alliance, united against a common enemy, has resurfaced throughout history. The rise of Iran as a regional power, coupled with shared concerns over Israel's military dominance, could potentially provide the impetus for such an alliance to emerge. A 10-nation Arab bloc, endowed with vast oil wealth and a substantial population, would wield significant economic and military might. Such a bloc could fundamentally alter the balance of power in the Middle East, posing a formidable challenge to both Israel and its Western allies. The formation of such an alliance, while still speculative, should not be dismissed as mere fantasy. The possibility, however remote, underscores the volatility of the Middle East and the potential for rapid and dramatic shifts in the regional order